Of a racial slur over a first responder radio by a Sussex County volunteer firefighter is under investigation tonight. We are told both the Lewes Fire Department and the Delaware Fire Prevention Commission are looking into the matter. WBOC's Kirstyn Clark is live tonight in Lewes. Kirstyn, you say a member of that department and activists are calling this incident unacceptable.
Steve, we received an anonymous tip about the incident from a member here at the Lewes Fire Department. They shared with us an audio recording during which you can hear a man use a racial slur over a radio channel. Now, a Delaware advocacy group is demanding consequences. Now, we want to warn you, you are about to hear that offensive language in this story. It's this recording that is making waves here at the Lewes Fire Department.
I got second 43 coming. Look at that porch monkey in that truck.
An anonymous member of the fire department tells us the slur was said by a volunteer firefighter while directing traffic at a crash back on August 19th. That member also tells us the person who made the remark is currently on a 30-day suspension from all department activities, but will return to his duties once it concludes. That anonymous member says a majority of members feel the punishment is insufficient given the severity of the offense. So we asked the Lewes Fire Department about the incident and the penalty. Spokesperson Glenn Marshall tells WBOC the department addressed the incident immediately and is in the final stages of an investigation. Marshall also confirmed the Delaware Fire Prevention Commission is also investigating the incident. We reached out to the commission today but did not hear back. We shared the recording with Patty Maloney, who is the president of Speak Out Against Hate, a nonprofit dedicated to confronting acts of hate in Delaware.
Look at that porch monkey in that truck.
It's appalling. It's appalling that someone felt that they had the right to just say something as defaming as that is, and not obviously feel like there was any repercussion, like they had done this many times before.
And Maloney says further action needs to be taken to address the incident.
The community deserves better than what I heard on that recording. And I think that if the department doesn't do something, how do they ever expect anything to change?
Look at that porch monkey in that truck.
A call for accountability and justice in Lewes. The Lewes Fire Department tells us they plan to publicly address the incident in the coming days. We also reached out to the mayor and city council for comment on the incident, but did not hear back. Live in Lewes, Kirstyn Clark, WBOC News, Delmarva's news leader.
All right, Kirstyn, thank you. This afternoon, fire department officials told us they have concluded their internal investigation. WBOC's Kirstyn Clark is live in Lewes tonight. Kirstyn, a punishment has now been handed out.
Steve, the department tells us the man was placed on a 30-day suspension, removed from office, and is required to take diversity training. But some are talking about the legacy of mistrust from this incident. One of them is Charlotte King. She's a leader with the Southern Delaware Alliance for Racial Justice and has lived here in Lewes for 20 years. And she is now calling for more accountability. We sat down today with Charlotte King and her daughter-in-law to take a listen to that racial slur stirring up controversy in Lewes.
Look at that porch monkey in that truck.
An anonymous member of the fire department. As a black woman who may one day have to call on the fire department, King says the incident is troubling.
I would say, send somebody but not him. And they would say, why not him? And I'd say, because he's a racist. And I won't feel secure knowing that somebody who is bold enough to make that statement is coming to my house.
The department has not identified which member used the slur. We reached out to the city of Lewes yesterday for comment. We received this statement from Mayor Andrew Williams after our report aired at 6 p.m. Williams says despite the fire department being an independent organization from the city, quote, we acknowledge the severity of the incident and will support the Lewes Fire Department to address this issue by taking the necessary steps to prevent future incidents. King says those steps should include some form of implicit bias training and education.
One has to evaluate, have we moved this at all? And if not, then the question is, does it remain with the fire department? He has to be evaluated in terms of, is he safe for the community, the whole community?
A community confronting hate speech. We have not heard back from the Delaware Fire Prevention Commission, which is also looking into the matter. Live in Lewes, Kirstyn Clark, WBOC News, Delmarva's news leader.
All right. Thank you, Kirstyn.